Well, this isn't going to show too much with that CREE board the way it is. I'll shut it down and then show you exactly what we have here. But Lid Motor knows what these large neons are, and quite interesting how I'm feeding the loop and what it's obtaining. Let me go ahead and shut it down here. Crank it down a little bit. Okay, what I have is an L3 just going underneath that aluminum block. It's just sitting there. And then I have this piece of paper behind the heat sink on the CREE board and the aluminum block. Now, we don't have much capacity here, let me assure you. I can't even get a hold of it. I must be blind. Okay, so anyway, this is how we're driving it. And then down here, I have the AV plug only in reverse. The two ends are here, and the two diodes complete the circuit on the CREE board in the opposite direction. So that's what this clip is here. And this, of course, is a single input to the L3 that's feeding the mass, that's feeding the CREE board, that's exciting the Stiffler loop. Now, this thing's kind of crazy. Sometimes you got to be really careful. It has so much RF at times, and you know, if you've ever had an RF burn, it doesn't really hurt till it's too late. But anyway, I've got this driving this large neon, and I will take and show you some other things that'll drive also, which should amaze you, because you only have that reverse end of the AV plug coming into the ring. Well, I call it the Stiffler loop. Why am I saying ring? Anyway, coming into the loop and developing a super high voltage. Let me turn it up again. And we now have a problem in that, hold on a second. What I did was, when I was messing around, I undid my little thing sitting on the piece of paper. There we go. Okay, we got that back, and you can see we have this, I guess Lid Motor called it a Christmas ornament or something like that. Anyway, it dries up pretty good. It's not obviously full, but it's a lot better than any two or one of those neons. And of course you can tell that, oh, there, I took it off of the mass again. I should have put some little copper tape on there and hooked it up. I keep doing this. I am so stupid. Okay, let me tell you where I've been. I made this silly offer to distribute some more SEC-18 boards, and when I went to find the documentation, lo and behold, I couldn't find it. I went and checked backups clear back to 2009 and couldn't find it. So what I've been doing for the last few days is sitting and typing, redoing documentation and instructions for assembly. So anyway, I have the assembly manual done, and I just about have the full manual done, the documentation. So after that, I'll be back up here in the lab and show you some more interesting things which are, for the classical engineers, hard to understand, whatever that means.